Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, whether it's morning, noon, or night where you are. It is day 4, and as promised, we are going to bring a Q&A session to you today. As we shared going through this 4 days, we've been in the business a long time, and there are questions that are asked over and over again. So we wanted to make sure that we address those questions with you so that you fully understand everything. And if you have any questions after this, please get back to the person that shared this with you so that they can connect you with myself or Emma J so we can answer all of those questions for you. Now, remember, you didn't have to go through all 4 days. So if you just joined day 1 or 2 or 3, that is okay. But for those of you who jumped right to day 4 to Q&A because you were curious, I want to introduce myself. I am Donna Reeves out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I have been doing this for 8 years, part-time for 7, and the last year full-time. I am retired from corporate America, 45 years in the financial services arena, and the last 19 as a vice president with Wells Fargo Bank. I started this business because I love to travel. And what I did is I turned a passion into a paycheck. But before we jump into the Q&A, I want to introduce you to one of my phenomenal leaders out of the beautiful island of Tobago. Now, you're going to hear a British accent, and I know I just said the Caribbean, but that is because she was born in the United Kingdom. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to introduce you to one of my top leaders, Emma J. Regis.
Hey, good day, Misty. How you doing?
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Glad to see you. And I see we're in pink today. I like that.
Imagine. It's that synergy, that energy. Well, thank you so much for the introduction. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Miss Donna said, my name is Emma J. Regis, and I do reside in Tobago. And I got into this business because I didn't want to work for anybody. Right? As Miss D said, I am originally from the UK, and when I came to Tobago, I was working for another company in the UK. But guess what? I was able to hand back my job to them. Right? I now do this on a full-time basis. I'm a mother of 2. I have 2 boys, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. I'm also a wife. I'm also a business owner. So, I've got a lot on my plate, but guess what? It's all about organization and structure. But this business has allowed me to live life on my terms with no limits. I can be there for my children for those priceless memories and milestones and not feel like I'm missing out. So, Miss D, without further ado, this business is phenomenal. But one of the things that a lot of people, or should I say the first thing that a lot of people say, well, no, it's a scam, it's a pyramid. Let's address that for our audience.
Absolutely, Emma J. And I love this question because it's just because people are misinformed or they got involved in what's called the susu, the flower, or the giving tree. And it goes like this. Emma J, give me $500, and I promise you in 5 weeks, I'm going to give you 5,000. That's illegal. I'm promising money for money, and there's no way I can guarantee Emma J any money because that money I'm promising her is coming from other people who have been convinced to give that $500. These 2 companies are legitimate companies. IntelliTravel's been around for 34 years, Planet Marketing 10. Furthermore, we are mandated by the Internal Revenue Service, the Federal Trade Commission, as well as the Better Business Bureau. We give 1099s at the end of the year to everybody to show how much money you have earned. Now, scammers don't give you receipts for the government, right? They're hiding from the government. But if you don't believe me in what I just said, listen to this. If this is a scam, then that means that Carnival Cruise, MSC Cruises, Marriott, Hilton, Vacation Express, Ritz-Carlton, I could go on and on and on. All of the suppliers throughout the world would be in on this scam with us. And that just isn't the case. We sell their inventory, whether it's on a cruise, whether it's on a plane, whether it's in a car rental, whether it's at a beautiful resort. And they make trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars every single year. So I have to ask you, the last time you booked a flight or took a cruise or rented a car or went to a beautiful resort, did you think that that was a scam? Because it wasn't, right? It was offered to you by a supplier. We are just the travel agents that are working with suppliers to bring beautiful experiences to you. So absolutely not. This is not a scam. And that is, I do love that question because it comes up probably on every single one of our presentations. But I have one for you that often comes up as well. People have never been in business before, a lot of people, and they're scared to start the business. So, do they need experience to get started in this business?
I love this question, Misty. I really, really do. My favorite answer to this is absolutely not, right? We didn't do it until we did it, right? So the beauty of this is no experience whatsoever is needed. All your tools, training, and support will be there for you. I love this business model because you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So that means that you have so much support and you get a personal coach and mentor, right? So you know that in any point of time, speed dial, right? Press that zero speed dial because you know that you have that support there. So I'll say to people, if your worry is, I've not done this before. Am I going to get the support? Absolutely, you will. Now, with saying that, a lot of people come in and they say, look, I'm really, really busy. So, how much time would someone be expected to invest in this when they get started?
Absolutely. This is your business. So, the investment is your time that you have put aside for this business. I did this, as I said, for 7 years part time. My job went from 7 in the morning till sometimes 6 and 7 at night. And so I filled in those gaps, my lunch break, when I got home from work to work the business. And it works. But for anybody that says, I don't know how much time I need, we do this exercise here on the team where we have you pull out a calendar and we say, mark on the calendar, your weekly calendar, everything that you do every day, whether it's your job, whether it's going to church, Bible study, getting your hair done, dentist, working out, whatever it is. And then we want you to look at the white spaces. What most people don't realize is they have a lot of free time, sometimes 30, 40 hours. I kid you not. So then I say, what are you doing in that 30 or 40 hours? And they think, and they are like, I'm scrolling on my phone, I'm watching Netflix, things that aren't bringing money to you. I don't want that 30 or 40 hours. I'm asking you because this is your business. How much of that 30 or 40 or 10 or whatever you come up with do you want to devote to the business? If you say 10 hours a week, then we're going to put 100% of that 10 hours into your business. So yes, we love busy people. Busy people are normally very organized, and we are going to help you structure your business so that you can work it in between the cracks and then dedicate time just for your business. Everybody has enough time to do the business. Now, one of the other things, Emma J, that is often asked is, how soon can I make money in this business on the travel side and on the marketing side?
I love this. Again, these are the frequently asked questions because I get it all the time. My answer always is right away. With this business opportunity, right, you have multiple opportunities to make extra income, both on a monthly basis and a weekly basis. On the travel side, okay, that's one stream of income, but they have to book that trip, go on the trip, come back from the trip, in order to receive that. On the marketing side now, for selling these franchises, you can get paid next week. That's the beauty of this, right? You don't have to wait. And there's no caps, there's no contracts, there's no quotas. So you can literally go out, share this opportunity, and bless as many people as you want. And you're in control as to how many checks you're collecting next week. So, again, get paid as soon as next week, depending on your work ability, right? As long as you go out there, you're not a secret agent, you're not a silent agent, but you know what? You're a travel business owner. You go out there and you share it with persons. Literally, I can't even say the sky's your limit. There is no limit, right? But one of the best things I want to know, Misty, is how much does this cost? What do I get for my investment?
Absolutely. We're in 22 countries, so I'm going to speak in US dollars today. Normally, when we do presentations, I break it down to your country, but we're talking to many today. So, US, it's a one-time fee of $199.90. Let's round it up to $200 one time. Then 30 days later, from that date, your overhead to run your business, which every business has overhead, will kick in. And that is $64.95. What does that give you? It's going to give you two websites, marketing and travel. It's going to give you two mobile apps, marketing and travel. It's going to give you your credentials, your personal agent PIN number associated only to you, your IATA number for all land and air bookings, your CLIA number for all cruise bookings, which you get immediately once you join us. In addition, all of your training is for free. That's training from myself, from other leaders. It's training from the VP of training with IntelliTravel. We have ambassadors that are trained to train all of us, as well as all of our suppliers. You see, all of our suppliers are pouring into us because they want us to book with them. And you will get notification from all of our suppliers when they are doing webinars that you can learn from. And the beautiful thing about our suppliers is some of those webinars that they do, at the end, they give us gifts because they are thanking us for spending time with them and learning more about their country, their cruise, their resort, whatever it may be that they are sharing with us. So you get a lot. You also get marketing materials. You get support. You are going to be able to join this business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. People will be there for you to help you move through the system. The only thing is you have to be engaged. So if you're trainable, coachable, teachable, and most importantly, reachable, we can make this a successful business for you as it is for myself and Emma J. Now, Emma J, when people hear about this, we have the travel side and the marketing side of the business. They say, I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to sell anything. I just want to be a travel agent. So can you talk about selling nothing and then wanting to be just a travel agent so our audience is aware?
Hey, Misty, I love this question. Absolutely, you can just be on the travel side. But we like to be very transparent to explain to people why they need to be, why they should really be on both sides of the business. Now, on the travel side, one source of income, they go on the trip, they come back from the trip, you get paid your commission. But when you have the ability to sell the travel agency franchises, now you actually open yourself up to an additional 7 streams of income, and you get paid both weekly and monthly. So you can literally start making money straight out of the gateway, right? That's what we encourage people to do because we want to help you get a return on your investment. But if you want to do just the travel side, you can. And I assume, Misty, a lot of people just want to do just the travel side because they're like, I don't know how to sell. So that question that comes up is, well, what if I'm not good at selling? Let me throw that to you.
Yeah, you know what? That's good because we don't sell anything. We educate and we share. People overcomplicate this business. Does somebody really have to sell to you to go to Tahiti, Maldives, Bali, Jamaica, Tobago? No, these are things that people are doing anyway, right? So you're not selling, you're not convincing. We don't do the C's here. We don't chase and we don't convince. We educate people about money that they're spending that they don't realize is a business that they can get paid for. So if you're not a great salesperson, good. I don't like salespeople. I like transparent people. I like real people. I like people that are going to tell me the truth. You know, sometimes salespeople, that's all they're doing is selling. I don't want that. I don't want to be associated with that. I want someone to share information with me so that I can make an educated decision whether or not I want to do the business or whether or not I want to go to Japan or I want to go to Santorini, Greece. That's really that simple. No selling here. No selling here. But I want to ask you this, Emma J. What if this is not for me? What if I don't want to do this business?
Well, Miss D, again, this company has thought of everything. And with this business, you receive guarantees, right? And one of our guarantees says, hey, come in and try it. See if this is for you. If not, cancel within your first, say 30, but we say 29, right? Give you that extra day as a waiver. Come in, cancel, you'll get your monies back, no questions asked. That's 30 days on the travel side. But any business owner, entrepreneur knows that 30 days isn't enough time to really and truly try and test a business. So what Mr. Ferrara says is, come in, try it for 12 months. And if you don't make or save what you invested, guess what? We'll cut you a check for the difference and you still get to keep your business. Who does that? We do here, right? And then on the marketing side, you have 90 days, but let's minus one and call it 89, right? And give you that waiver. 89 days to come in, try it, lift the hood, kick the tires, see how this vehicle that you are thinking of buying, yeah, which has actually created 8 millionaires already, that's enough thought in that success plan, right? So this vehicle is the one for you, but you just need that test drive. So come in, try it, and then make a decision. Make an educated no, not a non-educated decision. But Misty, one of the things people say is travel saturated? There's too many people doing this. There's too many travel agents out there. How am I going to be different from the persons out there or what's online? What makes me different?
Absolutely. You know, travel will never be saturated. That's number one. There are so many people in the world and everybody travels. Now, people travel differently, but everybody travels. And I say that because, you know, I'm from the United States. And when I was born, I got a birth certificate and I didn't travel anywhere. That's just not what our culture was. But if you talk to people in Europe, in the United Kingdom, they are born with a birth certificate and they immediately get their passport. Their parents are bringing them into other parts of the world, other cultures. So when you think about all of the places that you can travel in the world and all of the people in the world, that continues to grow. And remember, this is an $11.5 trillion industry moving quickly to 15 trillion and beyond. It's never going to get oversaturated. You will always have customers that want you to book for them, as well as remember booking for yourself, booking for your family, booking for friends. And we show you how to attract people that want what you have through Facebook, travel groups, travel pages, being able to expose your business on social media, all of the things that are going to attract people to what you have to offer. So no, this will never be oversaturated. And please join us because you're missing out on all of the fun. Now, one last question I know is asked a lot is, you know, I've joined other businesses and I come in, they get my money, and then I never hear from the person that brought me in the business. Is this any different? Will I really get support?
Absolutely 100%. One of the best things about this business, and we make it very clear, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. This business has a proven success system, a proven blueprint, right? Which allows you to move up the ranks. And that success system and blueprint involves that support that you're receiving. Now, when you come in with us, you're not just a number, you're a family member, right? You are literally a new family member with a new aunt, new uncle, cousins everywhere, but literally, you've got support from your team. You've got support from your upline. You've got support from your mentor. You've got support all over, and not just offline. You have it offline and online. So for me, it's not a case of we just pick you up, you're a bum on a seat, and that's it. No, we want to work with you to get you to where it is that you said you wanted to get to, right? So literally, you need to put in the work and you need to use the tools, resources, and support that's here. But Miss D, support overload. Back to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we have touched upon many of the questions that were in your mind that you didn't know were in your mind or you wanted answered. But if we did not address a question that you have, again, please get back to the person that shared this information with you so that we can get those questions answered. So listen, it's time to make a decision. Day one, Emma J and I went over the entire business model. Day two, I went into a deeper discussion on the travel side of the business. Day three, I went into a deep dive of the money making side, Planet Marketing, where we are popping millionaires and changing zip codes. And now today you are here with us for the Q&A. Now remember, all of those days that you went through, you could have joined us at any point in time, as well as once you watch a video, of course, you know that you are going to be able to get a voucher for a vacation from us just for spending some time with us and further learning about this amazing opportunity that we are involved in. You know, one thing I know for sure here, we love what we do. We love the culture. We love helping people. I love that I can sit here in the comfort of my home in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I talk to Emma J in Tobago every day. I have agents in 16 of the 22 countries that we are currently in because I utilize social media, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, anything that people are on and they are searching for something to change their life. But this opportunity is more than just a business, right? It is a family, as Emma J said. We are a community of people that want to help one another further exceed their dreams and aspirations in life, and it happens to be through travel. But when you come in, it's not just about booking travel. We are going to show you how to use Canva. We're going to show you how to create Facebook pages, Facebook travel groups. We are going to show you how to utilize our on-demand training tools, also social media training, international travel training, everything that helps you be successful in what we do each and every day. Now you can go back to all of the emails that you are getting from us. And if you decide that it is time now for you to join us, all you have to do is follow the instructions. Click on the link and it's going to walk you through signing up first on the Planet Marketing side, which then brings you to the IntelliTravel side so that you can purchase your travel agency franchise. So any of the emails go back to, and you can see that information. If you get stuck, just reach out to the person that shared this with you, and they can certainly assist you. But Emma J, before we go, I have one last question for you. If someone is on the fence about this business, and you've been doing it for quite a few years, what would you say to them if they were sitting on that fence?
Jump off. And when I say jump off, I mean jump off, get mad, make that decision, and remove that fear. You're sitting on that fence because there's some sort of fear or element of limit that's stopping you from making a choice which you know is the right one for you. Now, a lot of people in life have signs. I truly believe in signs myself, right? You'll see something, that's a sign. And it's so weird that that sign actually aligns with something that you want to do. That's the second sign, right? So I simply say to people, follow your heart. It can't lead you wrong. Remove any limitations and any negativity out of your life. This culture, this family that we have here is led by faith and purpose, right? And you see, hard work, commitment, dedication, all those things help us to reach our goals. So if you know to yourself that you're not happy where you are in life right now, and you know your worth and know that you deserve more, this is your sign and this is your vehicle to take you there. Welcome to the best place on the planet, is what I would say to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the number one person on my team in Tobago, and she is speaking from her heart, and she is dedicated to this business because she wants to leave a legacy for her family. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to, and Emma J want to personally thank you for taking this journey with us, learning more about this amazing opportunity. But one thing we don't want you to do is overthink. Don't overthink a $200 investment, something that you will blow in a weekend, blow at dinner, on a pair of shoes that brings you no return, right? I promise you, if you come in and check us out and do the work, any business that you get involved in, you must do the work. But if you come in and do those things, this truly can be the vehicle to take you to the destination that you've prayed for, you've worked for, but you have never yet achieved. We want to help you. We want to help you drive that vehicle to the place that you want to go. Everybody has a different journey, but I promise you that the end destination is going to set you financially free if you so choose. So as Emma J said, get mad, make a decision that is right for you and your family. And I hope the next time we see you in the two places that we are often, at the beach and at the bank. Who can fight with that? I like both places. Have an amazing day. Welcome. I'm going to welcome you as well to Team Elevate and Planet Marketing because we are the best place that you will ever visit. God bless and have an amazing day. We are delighted that you have spent the last 4 days with us.